So this is March now, and next month you're going to submit your college final year project, and it's time to buy a project. So welcome back aliens, I'm Naveen Reddy from Tarisko Learnings, and in this video we'll talk about why you should not buy your final year project. So what happens, when you get into any IT degree, maybe computer science or BSc IT, BSc Com Science or Masters, so we expect that your college will teach you the practical aspect, right? So what we learn is only theory, right? We learn about C programming, we learn about C++, then OS concepts, networking, then we learn lots of things, and then somewhere we expect, college should give you more practical knowledge. But then we have a chance, in your last year, you need to submit a project, and that's your chance to prove yourself. That's your chance to learn about something practical. But what we do, we buy it, right? So the main problem is, if you buy a project, you are losing lots of things in your life. The only way to get a good career ahead is to build that project. Trust me, it will always help you if you build the project by yourself. I know there are multiple constraints. There are people, they don't like programming. There are people, they feel when you can buy a project, why to build it by yourself. But then there are lots of reasons why you should build the project by yourself. The first reason is you will get the confidence. If you can build a small project by yourself, you will get the confidence. Now, if you're wondering, we have done lots of assignments, but then that will be a project, right? It's not the case. What happens, when you get an assignment, you know how to solve it. So you already have the algorithm in your mind, and then you try to implement that in coding. That's not actual software development. If you want to be a true software developer, you need to build the project from start to end at least once in your lifetime. I mean, if you join a big company, it may happen that you are not part of the entire life cycle, but then in your college, you can be a part of the entire life cycle from start to end. Now, if you know about software development life cycle, which is SDLC, we have to follow certain steps, right? We have to take the requirement, you have to design the software, you have to build the software, you have to test the software, you have to maintain it, right? So if you do everything by yourself, you will truly understand what every step means. When you say you have to understand the requirements, from where you will get the requirements, you have to design the software. I mean, it's not just about designing a UI, it's all about how can you send data from one module to different modules. Then also how to design your database, how to achieve all those normalization concepts in databases, right? It's also about how to convert a design into coding. And then how to test the software. You will learn everything if you build the project by yourself. And if you do it once, you will get huge amount of confidence, right? Even if you want to crack the interview, in your interview, doesn't matter which job profile you will go for, they will ask you questions based on your projects. It's my personal experience. When I went for my first interview, the entire technical round was based on my project. It was not based on what I know, what I don't know. It's all about project, what I did in the project, what went wrong, what went right. It was all about project. And if you are buying the project, what experience you will give? Because you can buy the project, right? You cannot buy the experience, right? So you have to build the project so that you will get the confidence and you will get that experience. Second is, you will understand each and everything about the project, how to take the requirement, how to work in team. Because see, when you join a company, you will not work alone, right? You will not say, I'm the boss here. It's just that you have to work in a team where every member will be building something and you have to coordinate with them. And if you do the project by yourself, you will learn this thing in your project, right? So there are lots of reasons. So this is one of the reasons why you should not buy project. You have to build project by yourself. Again, it may be late now. It's March now, and you have to submit your project next month. It is late, I know, but then you can still try it. Or if you are in your second year of your graduation, or if you are in third year of your graduation, if you still have 1 year, this is the best time. Don't think about buying a project. Build the project by yourself. It will help you in increasing your confidence. It will help you in increasing your skill set, and it will teach you lots of different skills. Leadership skills, how to take the requirements and everything. Okay, build the project by yourself. It doesn't matter which project you're working on. Maybe Android project, maybe iOS project, maybe web project, maybe embedded software, maybe working with your fan, AC. You can build any project, doesn't matter, because everywhere we have the same requirements, right? We have the same cycle. What changes is the technology, what changes is the language part, but then other things with the software development life cycle remains same. And at least if you can build one project, you will understand how that works. It's not just about theory, you will also learn how the practical aspect of it. So if you have some more queries about your project, how to build the project, do comment in the comment section. If I'm not available to answer those questions, there will be other members who will try to answer that. So that's it. Build the project by yourself and don't let your project sponsors ruin your career. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching and do subscribe.